Hello, this lesson is all about writing a dialogue, and it is lesson number 1. To begin with, you're going to listen to a sound file and complete the dialogue. You can find these documents on my blog, both the text and the MP3 file. So for the moment, press pause and do those activities first before you continue. Hello, welcome back. I hope you have been successful with this activity. You can see on the screen the script that you have just worked on, and if you continue you will see the correction, but of course only look here if you have already finished the activity. There you have the complete correction. If you've made mistakes or if there are things you don't understand, of course pause and go back. So what you have here is the bare bones of a dialogue, but it's not very interesting to read, is it? Of course, there is something a little absurd about writing a dialogue, because a dialogue is supposed to be spoken. But the idea when you write a dialogue is to give as much information to your reader as you can, so they can imagine what it would sound like. You can include dialogue verbs. She said, she replied, or she answered, she thought. Maybe you can think of some other dialogue verbs. Try and write down 5 on your notebook. Here are some of my examples. Cry, scream, yell, whisper, mumble, laugh, complain, sigh. There are many, many more. Those are just a few examples of ways you can vary your dialogue verbs. So we're going to use the word she said, but the question is, how did she say it? In the dialogue of Treasure, Treasure said, "What's the matter with you? You're not coming. Nobody else's mother comes." Now remember, you have listened to the dialogue, so you know that she actually shouted or yelled those sentences. But if you read the dialogue, you don't know what her tone of voice was, so you have to inform your reader. So she said, well, how did she say it? She said angrily. She said happily. She said excitedly. She said shyly or nervously. And here are some more examples. Hopefully, unwillingly, abruptly, lovingly, suddenly, calmly. You can make a note of all these adverbs in your notebook. Maybe there were some gestures to accompany the speech. She answered frowning. She answered banging her fist on the table, staring into the distance, pulling a long face, throwing her arms in the air, gazing at him with hopeless longing. There is no limit to your imagination here. Now your dialogue, it's starting to resemble something much more interesting. And there were 2 ways to approach the dialogue: as a theatre play or as a narrative. Press pause and read the difference. Now look at the examples on my blog and you will see the difference. Press pause and have a look. Here is the text that you should find online. You can add tags. Didn't he? Can she? Was he? Did you? Is he? Extra practice is available online. And don't forget gap fillers. Well, so, do you know what I mean? Well, obviously. Now for activity 3, all it remains to do is to prepare your own list of everything that has been said. When you come back to class, I will give you a picture, maybe this one, maybe another one, and you will be writing your own dialogue. So watch this film again and again until you feel like you're ready. That's it. See you soon. Bye.